With the economic and military balance in the Pacific expected to shift dramatically in the coming years, leaders from all walks of life are bracing for how the change will affect them. And in a conference today titled Leadership in Challenging Times, key figures from the worlds of politics, the media, and business shared their visions of what lies ahead for Guam and the Philippines. Former President of the Philippines Fidel Ramos focused on the pending military buildup here and its impact on the Pacific Rim. Ramos says the buildup is key to America's long-standing plans to secure a foothold in Asia and comes amid increasing militarization in the region.
Guam's overall value to American deployments in the Western Pacific area has been greatly, tremendously magnified. They have now become more and more important in the strategic doctrine of the Pentagon.
The relationship between Guam and the Philippines was a central theme of the conference, and when it comes to the military buildup, some of the experts that were on hand say understanding that relationship is vital to the buildup's success.
So the Philippines is part of this neighborhood. I mean, the buildup we have to make sure benefits Guam first and foremost. But as my former boss used to say, the buildup will only succeed if it's good for Guam and good for the neighborhood.
Meanwhile, with many analysts suggesting that much of the world's economic growth in the future will shift from developed nations like the United States to less developed locales in places like Southeast Asia, some say Guam's business community could soon find itself in a unique position.
Guam is smack in between, and that's kind of interesting to me. So close to Asia, it's actually closer to Asia than it is to the continental United States. So it's, aside from the military buildup, it's also particularly well positioned right now to play a role on both sides of the Pacific.
The conference was sponsored by Marianas Media, Lotus Media Services, and PNC's parent company, Sorensen Media Group. Stefan Sebastian, PNC News.